a lot of people have been asking us what's the deal with this profile or the CSS profile form. Can you talk about what the profile is, what colleges require it for financial aid applications, and how is it different than the FAFSA?
Sure. Okay. Well, there are two different forms, and I noticed that there was some confusion about which one is due, who takes one. Is there an option? Can you put one forth and not the other? Here is the story. I'll start with the FAFSA. The FAFSA is required by all schools if you are applying for financial aid. Every school takes the FAFSA. Different than the profile, many schools take the profile, and most of the schools that take the profile are private schools. You will notice that many of the state schools do not take the profile. So all take the FAFSA and many take the profile. The profile is available in the fall for the following year. So as soon as you're able to fill out the profile and get it submitted, you should do so. Even though, and I will just take this year as an example, it is now the fall of 2012, and we are filling out profiles for students who will be entering school in the fall of 2013. Much of the information that goes into the 2012, into the profile now, is based on your 2012 tax return. So I'm sure a lot of you are saying, 2012 hasn't even ended yet. How could I possibly have filed my 2012 return? Many of you haven't even submitted your 2011 returns yet. But you are not to wait until you actually file your 2012 returns. You should submit the profile and complete the profile with estimates. Now, this brings me to another point. The profile, different than the FAFSA, once you submit it, you cannot go back and amend it or change it. The only thing you can do once you submit the profile is add additional schools you wish to receive it. Unlike the FAFSA becomes available for next year in January 2013. So it isn't even out yet, but once it becomes available in January, you complete it. And again, if you haven't completed your 2012 tax return yet, you're still going to submit it with estimates. As soon as you can get it submitted, the better, because you're basically, taking your deli counter number in line for financial aid at the schools that receive it. And but unlike the profile, the FAFSA, you are able to amend once you submit it. So you submit it and then you actually file your returns. You can go back into your FAFSA and update your FAFSA to have your actual tax return information. So these are two big differences between the profile and the FAFSA. I hope you enjoyed that video.